What if I told you the quietest man on the internet just made one of the loudest business moves of the decade? No speeches, no podcasts, no hype, just a reported deal worth nearly $1 billion. And the man behind it is only 25 years old. This is the story of khabyLame and how losing a factory job turned into the foundation of a global business empire. Before the money, before the fame, before the billions, khabyLame was just a regular guy. Born in Senegal and raised in Italy, Khaby grew up far from wealth or influence. His life was simple: work hard, stay quiet, get by. By his early 20s, he was working in a factory near Turin. Long shifts, repetitive work, a stable job, or so it seemed. Then COVID hit. Lockdown shut everything down. Factories closed, and Khaby was laid off. No backup plan, no savings, no connections, just time, a phone, and frustration. Like millions of others stuck at home, Khaby started scrolling, and what he saw everywhere were videos that made simple things incredibly complicated. Life hacks with 10 steps, over-edited tutorials, people trying way too hard. And one day, Khaby had a thought: why are they doing all that when the solution is obvious? He didn't rant, he didn't explain, he didn't say a word, he just reacted. Khaby's videos were silent, no captions explaining the joke, no language barriers, no cultural references, just facial expressions. Someone would show a ridiculous, overcomplicated way to peel a banana, and Khaby would cut in, deadpan stare. Simple solution. Hands out, as if to say, see, that's it. The internet understood instantly, because you didn't need to speak Italian, or English, or French. You just needed to be human. His content worked everywhere: Africa, Europe, Asia, the US. No translation required. And the algorithm loved it. Video after video exploded. Millions turned into tens of millions into hundreds of millions. In just a few years, khabyLame became the most followed TikToker on earth. Over 360 million followers. More than Hollywood stars. More than global athletes. More than entire media companies. All without saying a single word. But here's where the story changes. Because viral fame is one thing, turning that fame into nearly $1 billion, that's something else entirely. Reports say khabyLame recently sold a major stake in his company in a deal valued around $975 million. Not cash from TikTok, not ad revenue, not just brand deals, equity. So what does selling a major stake actually mean? It means Khaby didn't just get paid to post. He built a company around himself, his brand, his image, his reach, his intellectual property. And then he sold a portion of that company to investors who believe his brand will be worth far more in the future. Think of it like this: investors aren't buying videos, they're buying attention. Khaby owns one of the largest audiences ever built by a single human. That audience can be turned into global brand partnerships, licensing deals, merchandise, media projects, TV and film, product lines, equity in companies, long-term IP. To investors, that's more powerful than a traditional business with factories or inventory, because attention scales infinitely, and Khaby controls it. So why didn't he just cash out, disappear, and live on a beach forever? Because Khaby isn't just an influencer. He's transitioning into something far more valuable: an entrepreneur. Ad money is short-term. Algorithms change. Platforms rise and fall. But ownership lasts. By selling only part of his company, Khaby keeps control, while gaining capital, partners, and infrastructure to scale globally. This move turns him from the guy on TikTok into a long-term brand, a media company, a licensing machine, a global IP. It's the same playbook used by athletes, musicians, and founders, just updated for the creator era. Instead of selling his time, he sold equity. And that's the difference between being rich and building generational wealth. And this is the bigger lesson. khabyLame didn't come from money, didn't come from privilege, didn't even come from the creator world. He lost his job, he leaned into simplicity, and he understood something most people still don't. Attention is the new currency. In the past, power came from land, then factories, then corporations. Today, it comes from audience. Khaby turned frustration into content, content into attention, attention into ownership, from a factory floor to a boardroom, and he did it without ever raising his voice. So here's the real question: is khabyLame a once-in-a-generation anomaly, or is he just the first face of a new billionaire class, built not on silence, but on attention? Because if that's true, this story is only the beginning.